Hi, this is GB and GB's Adventures. Today I'm headed to Hare Creek Beach, formerly known as Babcock Beach. I am at Highway 1 and Boatyard Drive, going across to Ocean View Drive. Past Mendocino College on the left, turning left on Pacific Drive, all the way to the end. Turning left on Bayview Avenue and following it to the end of road sign, which indicates the beginning of the trail. Thank you to Mendocino Land Trust.org and beaches.com for some of the information in the following. Babcock Beach was renamed Hare Creek Beach after its acquisition and restoration by the Mendocino Land Trust in 2010, aligning the name with the creek that defines the cove. Once known locally as Babcock Beach, this quiet pocket cove just south of Fort Bragg sat tucked beneath the bluff where Hare Creek meets the Pacific. The name Babcock likely referred to a nearby property owner or informal local usage, but it never held official designation. For decades, the beach remained relatively obscure, used by locals, students from the nearby College of the Redwood, and the occasional hiker. In 2010, the Mendocino Land Trust acquired the property and began restoring the beach and its surrounding habitat. With the acquisition came a shift in stewardship and identity. The Land Trust chose to rename the site Hare Creek Beach, grounding it in the natural geography of the area and emphasizing its ecological significance. Hare Creek itself carves a deep gulch through the coastal bluff, feeding into the cove and shaping the beach's contours with seasonal flows. The new name also helped distinguish the site in trail guides and conservation materials, aligning it with the creek's watershed and the broader restoration efforts. Since the transition, Hare Creek Beach has become a modest but beloved destination. A 0.7-mile trail from the College of the Redwoods parking lot now leads visitors through coastal scrub and under the highway bridge to the beach, marked by a formal sign. The Land Trust work has stabilized the dunes, improved access, and preserved the creek's riparian corridor. Though the name Babcock Beach still lingers in some local memory, Hare Creek Beach now stands as the official title, reflecting both the landscape and the community's commitment to protecting. Seeing more bull kelp on Fort Bragg beaches is a practical sign that the nearshore ecosystem is improving. Bull kelp used to dominate the local coastline, but starting around 2014, warming waters and a massive increase in purple sea urchins wiped out over 90% of the kelp beds. Without kelp, fish habitat, food sources, and coastal protection all declined. In response, local groups like the Noyo Center for Marine Science, Reef Check, and commercial divers began removing purple urchins from the key areas. These efforts helped reduce grazing pressure and gave kelp a chance to regrow. Monitoring has shown that when urchin numbers drop below a certain threshold, bull kelp can return, even in warmer conditions. So when kelp washes up now, it's not just debris. It's evidence that restoration is working. It means the underwater forests are starting to recover and that coordinated local action is making a measurable difference. It's pretty rough out there today, ahead of an upcoming storm. But look carefully, you'll see at least 3 out there surfing the waves. Too rough for my liking, but I hope they have fun. It's time to head home now. This half-mile hike is an awesome way to spend a day. However, the trail is narrow and dirt, and there are 9 steps to navigate. If you have a chance when in town, go visit Hare Creek Beach. But before I go home, I'm going to drive to the west end of Bayview Avenue. It's one of the prettiest spots to park and watch the ocean, and right time of year, really great spot to watch the whales go by. drawback being there's only room for 2 cars to park. So when the whales are going by or there's a beautiful sunset about to happen, you may not find room here. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much if you're subscribers. And if you're not, would you consider subscribing and click on my picture at the end of the video? Thanks.